The casting process for the 1968 movie Ice Station Zebra was a careful selection of experienced actors who could bring depth to their roles. The film's producer, Edward Lewis, and director, John Sturges, were known for their meticulous attention to detail. Rock Hudson, an established leading man, was chosen for the role of Commander James Ferraday. Hudson's rugged charm and proven acting abilities made him a suitable fit for the tough, resourceful character. Hudson was also known for his chemistry with co-star Ernest Borgnine, which would be crucial for the film's interpersonal dynamics. Ernest Borgnine, an accomplished character actor, was cast as Boris Vaslov. Borgnine's ability to portray both strength and vulnerability made him a perfect choice for the complex character of Vaslov, a Soviet defector. Patrick McGoohan, famous for his role in the TV series The Prisoner, was cast as David Jones, a British spy. McGoohan's enigmatic screen presence and talent for playing intelligent, secretive characters made him a natural fit for this role. The chemistry tests between Hudson, Borgnine, and McGoohan were pivotal. The actors were asked to improvise scenes together, and their natural camaraderie and mutual respect were evident. This created a strong foundation for their on-screen relationships. Jim Brown, a professional football player turned actor, was cast as Lieutenant Johnny Allen. Brown's physical prowess and charisma added a dynamic element to the cast. His character's relationship with Hudson's character would provide a fascinating subplot. The casting of Ice Station Zebra was a careful balance of established talent and dynamic newcomers, each chosen for their ability to bring depth and authenticity to their roles. The resulting film was a thrilling blend of Cold War intrigue, human drama, and spectacular visual effects. John Sturges, the director of Ice Station Zebra, was known for his meticulous attention to detail and ability to handle large-scale productions. His vision for the film was to create a tense, thrilling adventure set in the harsh Arctic environment. Sturges was influenced by the novel's emphasis on military protocol and the cat-and-mouse game between the Soviets and Americans. Sturges' style is characterized by his ability to balance action and suspense with character development. He often used long takes and wide shots to capture the vast, isolating landscapes of his films. In Ice Station Zebra, he utilized the Arctic environment to heighten the sense of danger and uncertainty. To bring his vision to life, Sturges collaborated closely with his cast and crew. He worked extensively with cinematographer Daniel Elfap to capture the stark beauty and harshness of the Arctic. He also encouraged the cast, which included Rock Hudson, Ernest Borgnine, and Patrick McGoohan, to develop their characters' backstories and motivations, resulting in more nuanced performances. Sturges' approach to directing was hands-on and detail-oriented. He was known for his thorough preparation and ability to manage complex scenes. His leadership and creative vision were instrumental in bringing Ice Station Zebra to the screen, resulting in a tense, thrilling film that showcases his unique style and talent. Ice Station Zebra is a 1968 movie that takes place in the Arctic. It's a thrilling tale of espionage and survival. Here are some interesting facts about the movie. The film was shot in Norway, and the production had to deal with real-life avalanches and harsh weather conditions. The movie's budget was over $10 million, which was a huge sum at the time. Did you know that the book Ice Station Zebra was written by Alistair MacLean before the movie was made? The book became a bestseller, and the movie rights were quickly bought. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about this movie that we'll share with you, so keep watching this video. This movie has inspired and impacted many people's lives, including mine. I remember watching it for the first time and being captivated by the stunning visuals and the thrilling storyline. The movie made me appreciate the beauty and harshness of the Arctic and sparked my interest in survival stories. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to Ice Station Zebra? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. The 1968 movie Ice Station Zebra was a production marvel, with its set design and locations playing pivotal roles in creating the intense Arctic environment. The film was primarily shot on sound stages in Los Angeles, where the team constructed a massive set to replicate the interior of a nuclear-powered submarine. The set was so authentic that it even had a functioning periscope. The exterior shots of the submarine submerged in icy waters were created using a combination of miniatures and large-scale models. The film's visual effects supervisor, John Dykstra, later known for his work on Star Wars, employed innovative techniques to depict the submarine's movement underwater and its interaction with the Arctic environment. As for location, the production team traveled to the Arctic Circle, specifically to the Sonderstromfjord in Greenland, to film the exterior shots of the ice station. The harsh weather conditions posed significant logistical challenges, including transporting equipment and personnel to the remote location and dealing with sub-zero temperatures. The film's production also involved the use of cutting-edge technology for its time, such as front projection, which allowed the actors to perform in front of a screen displaying pre-shot backgrounds. This technique helped create the illusion of the actors being in the Arctic environment while filming in a controlled studio setting. In summary, Ice Station Zebra was a remarkable production that combined intricate set designs, authentic locations, and innovative filming techniques to create a compelling and immersive Arctic experience. In the 1960s, MGM was known for releasing large-scale films with significant budgets, often costing $10 million each. These movies were created with the aim of providing a grand cinematic experience, complete with 70mm film, a runtime of over 25 hours, and a premiere in luxury picture palaces worldwide. Unfortunately, today these films are often viewed on television, where they are compromised by pan and scan technology and reduced to the size of a TV show. One such film is Ice Station Zebra, which can be described as MGM's version of a James Bond film. When viewed in a cinema, the film offers an exciting and pensive thriller experience. However, when watched on TV, the faults become more apparent, and the climax, which takes place in a location reminiscent of a North Pole Santa set with fur parkas and guns, may seem lame and silly. Despite this, the film is able to suspend belief and succeed in providing an enjoyable experience when viewed in a cinema setting. The film set design, including the plastic icebergs and snow, may seem laughable on a small screen, but under the spell of the cinema, it is easier to be swept up in the excitement of the story. However, on TV, the absence of details such as frosty breath and warm heads under beanies may cause the viewer to question the realism of the setting. In conclusion, Ice Station Zebra is a film that is best experienced in a cinema setting. The grandeur and excitement of the film are diminished on a small screen, and the faults become more apparent. For those who have the opportunity to see this film on a large cinema screen, it is recommended to take it, as it allows the viewer to be fully immersed in the pensive thriller experience that the film offers. The creation of the musical score and soundtrack for the 1968 movie Ice Station Zebra was a significant endeavor, with the music playing a crucial role in complementing the narrative and emotional tone of the film. The task was undertaken by composers and musicians who meticulously crafted the soundtrack to enhance the viewing experience. The score was composed by Michel Legrand, a renowned French composer known for his work in both film and music. Legrand's approach was to create music that mirrored the film's icy, suspenseful atmosphere. To achieve this, he incorporated a mix of orchestral and electronic elements, resulting in a unique and fitting soundscape. Legrand's score was designed to complement the film's narrative, which revolves around a team of soldiers on a perilous mission to a remote Arctic research station. The music underscores the tension and danger of the mission, while also highlighting moments of camaraderie and discovery. The soundtrack also features several popular songs from the 1960s, which were used to contrast the harsh Arctic setting with the warmth and familiarity of home. These songs were carefully selected to resonate with the film's theme and characters, further enhancing the narrative. The creation of the Ice Station Zebra score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort, with Legrand working closely with the film's director, John Sturges, and sound engineer, Jim Simpson. Their collective goal was to create a soundtrack that would not only complement the film's narrative and emotional tone, but also stand on its own as a piece of music. In conclusion, the musical score and soundtrack for Ice Station Zebra were carefully crafted to enhance the film's narrative and emotional tone. Through the use of both original compositions and popular songs, the soundtrack succeeds in creating a unique and fitting atmosphere for this suspenseful Arctic adventure. In the early stages of casting for Ice Station Zebra, Gregory Peck was set to play the submarine commander, James Ferraday, a role eventually given to Rock Hudson. Patrick McGoohan, known for his work in The Prisoner, was initially considered for the part of British agent David Jones, a character ultimately played by McGoohan himself. To accommodate McGoohan's filming schedule, special episodes were created for The Prisoner, one of which was a rewritten Secret Agent episode. Interestingly, several actors in Ice Station Zebra had military experience. Ernest Borgnine served in the U.S. Navy from 1935 to 1945, while Rock Hudson and Gerald O'Laughlin served in the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps, respectively, during World War II. McGoohan, although not serving in the military, was able to film his scenes for Ice Station Zebra while working on The Prisoner due to the insertion of specially written episodes. One of the most iconic scenes in Ice Station Zebra is the underwater sequence where the U.S. submarine, the Tigerfish, is trying to surface through the Arctic ice. The scene is a masterclass in tension building, with the submarine sonar pinging off the ice overhead, creating an eerie, suspenseful atmosphere. The direction, by John Sturges, is precise and methodical, slowly ratcheting up the tension as the submarine inches closer to the surface. The performance of the actors is also noteworthy, particularly Rock Hudson as Commander Jim Ferraday. Hudson's portrayal of a man under extreme pressure, trying to maintain his cool while dealing with the constant threat of death, is compelling and believable. The supporting cast, including Patrick McGoohan and Ernest Borgnine, also deliver solid performances, adding to the overall tension and suspense of the scene. The cinematography, by Daniel Elfap, is stunning, with sweeping underwater shots of the submarine and the icy Arctic waters. The use of light and shadow is particularly effective, creating a sense of claustrophobia and isolation within the submarine. The sound design, with the pinging of the sonar and the creaking of the ice, adds to the sense of unease and tension. The impact of this scene on the audience is significant, as it effectively conveys the danger and isolation of the Arctic environment, as well as the tension and drama of underwater exploration. The scene is a testament to the power of visual storytelling, using imagery and sound to create a sense of suspense and tension that keeps the audience on the edge of their seats. Unfortunately, there are no direct commentaries from the filmmakers or actors about this specific scene. However, Sturges was known for his meticulous attention to detail and his ability to build tension in his films. Hudson was also praised for his performance, with critics noting his ability to convey the inner turmoil of his character. The cinematography and sound design were also widely praised, with critics noting the effective use of light and shadow, as well as the haunting sound of the sonar. Overall, the underwater sequence in Ice Station Zebra is a standout scene in a film filled with tension and suspense. The direction, performance, cinematography, and sound design all come together to create a powerful and memorable moment that stays with the audience long after the film has ended. It was surprising to learn that Paddy Chayefsky was credited for the screenplay of this film, which is the first of two based on Alistair MacLean's novels set in harsh icy terrains, the other being Bear Island, released 11 years later. Initially, actors Gregory Peck, David Niven, Edmund O'Brien, and George Segal were attached to this project, but none appeared in the final cut. Peck and Niven had previously starred in another successful Alistair MacLean adaptation, The Guns of Navarone. The 1968 movie Ice Station Zebra left a significant cultural and social impact, particularly in the realm of Cold War-era films. Audiences were drawn to its suspenseful storyline, centering around a team of soldiers tasked with rescuing a group of scientists at a remote Arctic research station. The film's depiction of military operations, technology, and the harsh Arctic environment resonated with viewers, making it a box office success. In terms of pop culture, Ice Station Zebra influenced later films and television shows set in extreme environments. Its themes of survival, teamwork, and the struggle against the elements have been revisited in various media, demonstrating its enduring appeal. Moreover, the movie contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes, such as the dangers of nuclear proliferation and the tensions between superpowers during the Cold War. While not overtly political, the film subtly addressed these issues, reflecting the concern and fears of the time. Overall, Ice Station Zebra left a lasting impact on both the film industry and the broader cultural landscape, serving as a reminder of the power of storytelling to both entertain and provoke thought. In the 1968 film Ice Station Zebra, actor Patrick McGoohan's character, Mr. Jones, makes a peculiar observation of deflated weather balloons. Interestingly, in his contemporary TV show The Prisoner, his character, Number 6, is frequently harassed by a large white sphere, which is based on an actual weather balloon. In a different context, the reclusive billionaire Howard Hughes had a peculiar fascination with Ice Station Zebra. He set up a projector in his darkened hotel room and played the movie on a continuous loop during the last phase of his life. Moreover, two of the film's cast members, Ernest Borgnine and Jim Brown, had previously collaborated in the 1967 military movie The Dirty Dozen, although they didn't share any scenes together. This highlights the interconnectedness of the film industry and the frequent collaborations between actors in different productions. Ice Station Zebra, released in 1968, received mixed reviews from critics. The New York Times' Bosley Crowther praised the film's cast, which included Rock Hudson, Patrick McGoohan, and Ernest Borgnine, but criticized its length and slow pacing. The film's impressive production values, including its use of the largest set ever built at the 20th Century Fox Studios, were also noted. Audience reactions were also mixed. Some praised the film's suspenseful plot and impressive visuals, while others found it slow-moving and overly long. The film's running time of over 2.5 hours was a particular point of contention for some viewers. Ice Station Zebra received one award nomination for Best Sound at the 41st Academy Awards. While it did not win in this category, the nomination was a testament to the film's impressive technical achievements. The mixed critical reception and modest award success of Ice Station Zebra may not have been the accolades that the film's creators had hoped for. However, the film's enduring popularity and status as a Cold War thriller classic is a mark of its enduring impact and appeal. The film's impressive production values and talented cast have also ensured its place in the annals of cinema history. The opening scene of the movie features large dish antennae at the Goldstone facility in the Mojave Desert, which is a part of NASA's Deep Space Communication Network. Established in 1958, these dishes are used to communicate with spacecraft beyond our solar system. The 70M dish shown is DSS-14, also known as Mars. During a crisis, one crewman begins reciting a Catholic prayer, the act of contrition, but is silenced by the captain who states they need to focus. This prayer is often used for expressing remorse for sins and can also be used during an examination of conscience. In an interview, director John Sturges expressed his dislike for Mitchell Legrand's musical score for the movie in 1990. The filming of Ice Station Zebra in 1968 was a challenging endeavor, primarily due to the harsh weather conditions in Alaska, where much of the movie was shot. The cast and crew had to endure freezing temperatures, strong winds, and minimal daylight. Rock Hudson, the lead actor, was known for his professionalism and often helped the crew by carrying equipment and even shoveling snow off the set. Hudson's dedication was a testament to his commitment to the film, despite the challenging conditions. The film's director, John Sturges, was determined to capture authentic footage of a nuclear submarine. He negotiated with the U.S. Navy for access to the USS Seawolf, a state-of-the-art nuclear submarine. The Navy agreed, and the cast and crew spent 2 weeks aboard the submarine, filming under real submergence conditions. Ernest Borgnine, who played the role of the submarine's captain, was a former Navy man himself. He used his experience to add authenticity to his performance, often advising the director and other actors on naval procedures and jargon. The film's special effects team faced a significant challenge in creating the dramatic avalanche scene. They used a combination of real snow, artificial snow, and explosives to create the desired effect. The scene required careful planning and execution to ensure the safety of the cast and crew. Despite the many challenges, the cast and crew of Ice Station Zebra remained dedicated and committed to the film's production. Their experiences during the filming created a bond that lasted long after the movie's release. The film remains a testament to their hard work and determination. The production of the movie Ice Station Zebra lasted for 19 weeks, spanning from spring to October 1967. The film was shot using Super Panavision 70 by Daniel Elfab. The nuclear-powered Tigerfish submarine was represented by the diesel-electric Guppy II, a submarine USS Ronquil on the surface, and by the diesel-electric Guppy IA USS Blackfin for submerging and surfacing scenes, which were filmed near Pearl Harbor. Underwater scenes featured a model of a Skate-class nuclear submarine. Patrick McGoohan, who starred in the movie, was also filming The Prisoner at the time. A scheduling conflict was resolved by incorporating a storyline where his mind takes over another man's body. This allowed McGoohan to appear in both productions. Released in 1968, Ice Station Zebra is a suspense-filled war movie that has left a lasting impact on the film industry. Its innovative use of location and visual storytelling set new standards for future filmmaking. The movie's depiction of the harsh Arctic environment and the tense atmosphere of a submarine mission captivated audiences and inspired filmmakers to push the boundaries of their craft. The film's influence can be seen in later movies, such as The Hunt for Red October and Crimson Tide, which also explore the claustrophobic setting of a submarine and the complexities of military strategy. Ice Station Zebra also inspired a new wave of disaster movies where the environment becomes a character in its own right, such as The Abyss and The Day After Tomorrow. Moreover, the movie's exploration of Cold War tensions and the politics of military operations added depth and complexity to the genre. The film's themes of loyalty, trust, and the human cost of war continue to resonate with audiences today. In conclusion, Ice Station Zebra has left an indelible mark on film history through its innovative visual storytelling, exploration of complex themes, and influence on future filmmaking. Its legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. In 1964, Ring Lardner was initially hired to write the screenplay for the film that would later become Ice Station Zebra. However, the task of penning the script eventually fell to other writers. The film's cast included James Mason, who was offered the role that eventually went to Patrick McGoohan. In the television series Breaking Bad, the name Ice Station Zebra Associates is used sarcastically in a financial transaction, a nod to the film's enduring influence in popular culture. The film Ice Station Zebra from 1968 features signs for British European Airways and British Overseas Airways Corporation, both of which have a significant history in the aviation industry. BEA, established in 1946, was short-lived and merged with BOAC in 1974 to form British Airways, which still exists today. Most of the movie was shot in sound stages, but the scene where Rock Hudson drives towards the sub-base was filmed at Hunter's Quay in Scotland, the location of the realist submarine base. Interestingly, a decade later, events from the movie became a reality when a Soviet nuclear-powered surveillance satellite, Cosmos 954, crashed in Canada's Northwest Territories, scattering radioactivity over a vast area. The cleanup operation, named Operation Morning Light, was a joint effort between the United States and Canada, resulting in the recovery of a small percentage of the satellite's power source. In response to this incident, the United Nations set up a working group to study nuclear-powered satellites. These real-life events eerily mirrored plot lines from Ice Station Zebra. If the 1968 movie Ice Station Zebra left an impression on you, we'd love to hear your stories. Share your memories and experiences related to this classic film. How did it affect you personally? What aspects of the movie stood out to you? Your insights could inspire others to revisit this Cold War thriller or experience it for the first time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Your engagement helps us create a vibrant community of film lovers. Let's keep the conversation